do you do, my dudes? Welcome back to Completely Average Gaming. Welcome to Transfer Fever 2 today. Hope you're having an absolutely awesome day and that you're excited for today. We're playing with a rather unique mod today, which personally I think this mod is gonna make Transfer Fever 2 what I always wanted it to be for me. It adds a lot of intricate, difficult to manage industry chains. And all cities only accept two different resources. It's industrial goods and it's commercial goods. And on the map right now, we only have one production facility for commercial goods, which is the blue box, and one for industrial goods, which is down here. There we have it. Now, construction materials and tools, right? We need to produce this in order to sell it to city, in order to make money, in order to grow and do anything. So getting this off the ground is going to be difficult, especially since we're starting off with industries. Now and the reason why we're doing that is because, you know, this Senseless Industries mod is what it's called. Brilliant mod, or at least I think it's brilliant. I haven't tested it yet, but I think it's brilliant, and this just looks awesome. Just looks awesome to me. Now, we have actually got a fairly easy way to set up commercial goods up here, which we can then sell to both Knoxville, Syracuse, maybe something over here as well, with some trains, we'll see. But we'll start with that, and the way it goes is we'll produce fodder over here, we'll ship that to the Knoxville livestock farm, which will produce wool, we'll ship the wool to the textile mill, and then the textiles to the commercial goods factory. Will ship grain to food processing and food to the commercial center as well. Now, obviously, food being the same kind of setup as before, we also have different options. We have grain, we have meat, we have milk, and various different resources do come into play as we move through the eras of the game. So this is quite awesome. We were starting in 1850. I'll try to keep it going to the very end of this, of like the, I think 1950 is when the last industries come online. So that's going to be quite awesome. I think we'll try to flip this around, have a little bit of something like that. We'll connect that up there and connect it up here as well. We'll need something around here for that. What we could do is we could use both of the farms. I'm not sure what you well, production 600 is probably going to be more than plenty to begin with, at least. So we'll start with just shipping it straight over like this. We're going to do something like that with all of them. Now, the beauty with this mod is that it kind of allows you to, or it forces you to have huge hubs of trains, cargo trains, or cargo trucks, which would just be called trucks, you know what I mean, coming into one area, which is, you know, commercial center, or the industrial complex, or whatever it's called, industrial park, yeah. So you need trains to come into both of them, and they have to supply the whole map, which is quite brilliant. It's quite awesome. I very much enjoy the mod there. I think it's a brilliant addition to the game. There we go, beautiful. That we still need this one. Also turned on, I've so far got no vehicle mods, but I do have a few script mods. So we do have the ability to just put it here. I think that will be fine. Hang on. There you go, beautiful. The script mods are reducing the emissions. We have one that reduces the amount of industries. We have one which, we obviously have the Senseless Industries mod. And we have a better RCI colors. I'm not so sure about that mod. We'll see, maybe we'll keep it, maybe we won't. But I just wanted to test it out. We got a couple other mods as well. I'll make a collection on the Steam Workshop and put all the mods in use in there. We might add some. We might just add some more vehicle mods later down the line as well. thought I had this one selected, but I didn't. There you go. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and set this up because I don't suspect the connection of streets here is going to be the most interesting thing to happen this episode. So yeah. All right. So the initial lines have been set up. We have Springfield. We will be delivering commercial goods from Knoxville to Springfield to Knoxville and Knoxville to Syracuse. TR being truck and commercial being commercial delivery. Food will it's basically what they're carrying when they make their trips. So that's the initial naming scheme. We'll see how that goes. Might change that later on, but it's time to buy some trucks, and I'm kind of uncertain as to how to do this because, you know, I never started with like 10 lines before, but it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Now, I remember preferring one of these for some reason or other. Can't really think of why at the moment. Maybe it was this one. No. Yeah, it's got 25 year lifespan, and it carries the same. And costs the same as well. Alright, it's this one we're going with. Now, I'm thinking we'll probably want... I don't know, 3 maybe? We'll start with 3 on the, it's the red one, grain. I just look here. Those, where did I send them? Nowhere. Great, there you go. 3 on grain. We'll go with probably 4 on the fodder one. Raucous fodder. Yeah, this is probably gonna be fine. We'll go with, how far is these different ones? Let's go with 3 on the wool one. Wool, that should be that one. See, I kind of want to just get all the trucks in right away, but I'm thinking that we'll probably, let's just fling a couple just to get things moving on. This one is a bit big. All right, let's just buy a couple more. There you go. Set you to be Knoxville commercial. That's fine. You'll be food. Well, actually, we can fling a couple on food right away. So we'll go ahead and do that in very soon. Let's have a look. All right, we'll just see where they end up going. We might need to buy some more trucks. Let's also get rid of the these ones. Just annoying and in the way. Look at that. It is get out of the depot season for sure. A whole lot of trucks to begin with. This feels like I'm doing it wrong, to be honest. But we'll see if we can make some money. It said on the mod description, it said that it might be a little bit more difficult to make a profit early on than it usually is. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a couple buses right here as well in Syracuse and Knoxville, and send a bus route forth and back between the two. Hopefully that can make us a little bit of cash as well. Probably not going to make a lot because, yeah, these early buses, hey, they ain't good for much. But did I make the route? I did. Beautiful. Let's get power of 2 kilowatts. All right, let's get I don't know, 3 of these. Beautiful. Put them in line 1. I'll rename it later. Renamed everything so far. It might be the first time I've ever played Transport Fever where I have actually named things from the get-go, not just waited and you know, hated myself for it, obviously. Now we do have fodder and we do have grain waiting. This is brilliant. We could see some money coming in pretty soon. Obviously that's still waiting. All right, let's see if we can't get some. I'll go ahead and fill in some of the routes as they kind of trickle in. Right now we only have, you know, a truck on a couple of the routes. We'll fill that in as well with the similar numbers as we see here, and then we'll see if we can't make a profit. We are finally starting to produce some commercial goods right here. I would imagine that might be what you're picking up. Knoxville Textiles. No, it's not. you're dropping off stuff, which is weird since you're trying to drop off wood. But we do have some goods produced for Knoxville Commercial, which is one whole load of a truck going to Knoxville. So that's going to be awesome. We are also seeing the populated routes, as I said. You can see the population right here. We're also starting to make a little bit of cash right here. You can see the fodder one is actually surprised that it also accepts milk. But apparently it does. Fodder produces, you know, cows and milk, and well, we could ship the milk back here, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's tell these trucks, can I just get one of them? Raucous fodder, that should be the one. Manage line. After 2, drop on by here and drop off some milk. Thank you very much. I'm gonna tell you what to drop off as well. Unload. Let's see. Milk. Unload. Beautiful. Excellent. No, wait. That's the wrong one. Load milk there. And unload fodder. There you go. Now for Raucous Central, you'll just unload the milk. Beautiful. Which will help us make even more food, which we can't really keep up with demand right now. But that's not the point. More money in the bank is what I'm after here. And the more profitable our routes are, the better it is. You can see quite red numbers up until now. We'll see how long that lasts. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is profitable so far. Now, one little thing though. We're currently sitting at 48 flipping vehicles, and we're not even in 1855. Not even spent 5 years, bought 50 vehicles. Return on investment on these are somewhat varying. Bus from Knoxville to Springfield isn't really paying off yet, but it's a fairly new service. I put it in between the last cut and this one, so it might turn a good profit. And the reason why I put it in is, you know, we already have some action going down there. It's pretty relatively straight line, which should mean it could be profitable, especially when you look at Knoxville Springfield. Sorry, Knoxville Syracuse. That's bringing in some cash right there, and it's you know, 18K a year. That's repaying the investment by the time those vehicles are running up. So that is awesome. Now I'm thinking we'll probably have to look into some expansion of like the roads here are starting to get quite busy, and we might fix that with a quick little I don't know, train track, maybe, possibly. I'm thinking about it because, well, bringing wool from here is not going to be the most profitable affair ever because it's relatively close. We could have brought it from there instead, but of course that's a longer, well, cross there, bring and we can have a train track going up here, put that on the train, bring it down to here, and then ship it over there, ship it back. I don't know, we'll have to figure something out at some point in order to make this flow a little bit better. Now, one thing we haven't touched upon that also comes with the mod is that cities produce mail. No clue how to ship that yet, but it's definitely something we'll have to look into. They'll also produce waste at some point, or so the mod said. I haven't seen any waste. I thought it would be produced right away, because you were supposed to ship it to landfill sites until more prevalent or better ways of getting rid of trash becomes a thing, like recycling centers or incinerators or what have you. I'm not so sure. Might be something I've missed somewhere. Maybe there's like a there you go. See, landfill. Why aren't they producing any waste? Maybe it's in the next era. Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. Might just be. Might just be. Now, I do believe that one of the mods I grabbed also helps with making sure that cities kind of expand the way you supply them. So if you supply a city with a lot of industrial goods, it will become an industrial kind of center, which right now we're looking at Knoxville as like our commercial, our industrial center. with sort of like Syracuse and Springfield feeding into it with people. Or at least that's my plan at this very moment. So we'll see how that goes. Now I just spotted another convenient little bus route from Springfield to New York, so we're going to set that up right away as well. Something like that. We're just doing it simple for now. We'll do it better later on when we got more cash to spend. And we are actually profitable overall as well, not just the lines. See there, ooh la la, 151 in a year. We're playing half speed on the dates, so you know, time flies by a little slower, but still, that's a nice profit. I can dig it. We'll go. You just set up the line. Brilliant. You know, it's been a while since you recorded YouTube videos when you can't even string two words together or remember what you just did. Should I put it in town? I think I won't. I think I'll put it somewhere else. And do we have... We'll put it on this side, like up here, because we might want to... I'm still kind of thinking about the whole shipping fodder from there to the wool factory and shipping the wool up here. Could be very profitable, I think. Now let's grab a couple of stagecoaches. I'm thinking we'll go 4 right away on line 1. We can just delete line 2 right away because yeah. I did delete a line. I thought it was in there. Maybe it's in here. No, maybe it's here. Manage line. No. Oh, there we go. Great, brilliant. Now that's also hopefully going to make us a little bit of cash. It's not like the bus routes aren't making a ton of cash. The big cash dog here is Syracuse fodder because it used ESC getting me out of menus. It brings milk back here, which really helps out the cash flow. You know, you stop on by on your way back in order to grab more cash, which is absolutely excellent. Oh, we got more up here as well. Holy smokes, there's a lot of wool production. Awesome. I just see so many possibilities. Also, another bus route right to here. This is gonna be good. Like what I hope we can get to in the next episode is some kind of train network going around. Hopefully with we're probably gonna start off with freight trains from the get-go, because if we get the cash for it, putting a train station here and shipping commercial goods to Springfield or even Columbia, maybe even Rockford over there, is gonna make probably a ton of cash. And then we can also, you know, ship on, if we put a station in Springfield, as I mentioned, we could ship more wool from here up to here again and over. And another thing I want to do is probably put in a road between these two. That kind of makes the whole transition there a little easier. I think that will also help out. That's going to have to wait till the next episode. That's wrapping it up for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to fling a massive like at it, as it really helps the channel out. Now, if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, or questions, leave those down below in the comment section. You know where to find it. If you're new around here or you haven't done so already, why not go ahead and subscribe to the channel, stay updated with all things average. You can do so by hitting the logo that's going to appear on my face in a minute, or subscribe right down there, where you'll also have the bell right next to it, which will let you get notified on any new uploads that I do. You can watch YouTube suggestion right up here in a minute, or my latest video right down there, if you want to watch more of my stuff. Now, for now, thank you so much for watching. I've been Average. You've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, cheerio.